All right, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be a video response for Scott over at Reindeer Studios. He's doing his 1,039 subscriber contest, and I wanted to participate in this. I just got back in town, so I am glad that I can get in. I think the videos due literally within an hour. So I apologize, Scott, for the kind of the last minuteness of this, but I am getting it in, and I've got my lineup. I figured it out and decided, and had to try to see if I had art related cards of some of the players that I wanted to have in my lineup, which that was an issue at second base for me. But I did a pitcher and then my 9 fielders. So I didn't do a manager or reliever or anything like that. I did just a pitcher and then my 9. And this is what I came up with. So I'm going to start off with my pitcher. And some of these, obviously, I guess is up for debate, right? This is kind of the fun of doing these all-time type teams. And I really racked my brain on this because there's so many awesome pitchers out there. So for me, picking one was tough, but I'm going to go with one that I watched firsthand growing up, and he was amazing. Nolan Ryan. I'm going to go with him as my starter. And then I'm just going to we'll start with catcher. We'll go around the infield, not to the outfield. So my catcher is going to be featured on a Diamond Kings, Johnny Bench. This guy is amazing, great player. And whenever, I was a little young for Johnny Bench. I got to admit, I'm more, when I'm a baseball fan, so when I think Johnny Bench, I think of the Reds and the Big Red Machine. But there's probably some of you out there that when you hear Johnny Bench, you probably think Blue Emu, right? Who would have thought that that dude, he's still rocking those commercials. So anyway, he's going to be my all-time team catcher. Going over to first base, I am going to pick the machine, Albert Pujols. This guy is just amazing. Kept doing it even with the Dodgers this year. Really fun to see him keep going. Great player, and it's just fun thinking that I'm kind of in that age group where I've been able to see him from the beginning to the end, and he is amazing. Second base, I was originally thinking I would go Joe Morgan here. Again, Big Red Machine guy. I love the Big Red Machine teams. I wasn't even born in the 70s, but I've got the DVD box set from the World Series games. When they beat the Red Sox, and it's just a fun team, awesome group of guys. I wanted to go Joe Morgan. I didn't have an art type card of Joe Morgan. I was surprised I didn't have like a Diamond King or something from him, but I didn't. So I'm going to go with one that, again, is just going to be kind of more from my 80s, 90s wheelhouse. And I don't feel like there's, any denying this guy is a worthy second baseman anyway. Ryan Sandberg, awesome guy, awesome player, and great to the TTM community. So thank you, Rhino. You are going to be my second baseman. Shortstop, and I hope this counts. I don't know. There's a couple of these that I'm like, I hope Scott will count these, but this is one that I wanted to go with my shortstop. I'm going to go with A-Rod. Does a Goodwin Champions count as an art card? I mean, I hope it's arty looking. He doesn't have like stands or grass behind him. I don't know. I think that might be a photo though. I don't know. Scott, correct me if I'm wrong. Does a Goodwin's Champion card count? I hope so. I'm going to go A-Rod at short. Headed over to third. This is hard because I love Brooks Robinson, and he was an incredible third baseman, but as a Phillies guy, I got to go Michael Jack Schmidt. You can't go wrong with either one, right? But I got to go with my guy, Mike Schmidt. Got him on the 89 Upper Deck Phillies team card, signed and PSA slabbed. Gonna go there with Mike Schmidt. Left field, I'm gonna go with a guy that, growing up, this guy was my favorite player. I loved his little bat waggle that he did. His swing was just beautiful. And then, as he kind of went on and got into the roid stuff, I kind of became less of a fan, but no denying his greatness. Barry Bonds, amazing player, incredible numbers. I mean, steals and home runs and hits and walks. And I mean, this guy just did it all. I'm going left field, Barry Bonds. And going out to center field, again, this was tough, but for me, maybe it's just the nostalgia. I never saw this guy play, but as a card guy, the Mick, Mickey Mantle. I'm going to go with my Perez Steel PSA slabbed signed Mickey Mantle Perez Steel card. Mick is just a giant in the hobby. Mick is just a legend. And, you know, I don't know, maybe just being of the era that never got to see him play, maybe the legend is, you know, larger than life a little bit, you know, and maybe there is a better center fielder, you know, Willie Mays or somebody. But I'm going with Mick. Mick was amazing, and you always just kind of have that what could have been with Mickey Mantle had he not had the injuries and stuff. And then right field, I'm going in the Wayback Machine, but again, a GOAT. We're going to go Babe Ruth in right. So I guess if we need a pitcher, we could go Little League style and bring the right fielder in to pitch like we did back in Babe Ruth ball or pony ball, whatever we played as kids. I'm going to go Babe in right. So that is my team, Scott. Congrats on 1,000 plus. If you guys do watch this and you're not familiar with Scott over at Reindeer Studios, check him out. His talent is just absolutely incredible. You know, his art's amazing. I love watching it. His digital art that he gets signed by players, those are some of the most my favorite features that he does. But his doodles that he mails out to get autographed, just amazing artist. So definitely check Scott out. He is an even better guy. Scott, thank you so much for the opportunity, man, and congrats again on the success. Very, very well deserved. Keep up the great work, my friend, and we'll catch everybody on the next video. Have a good night.